Hello everyone. It is 3:40 in the morning and we just completed, my sister and I just completed our girls' night. And in the middle of the night, we were woken up to my nurse saying that I need to get a blood transfusion. This will be my first ever blood transfusion. I've never had one. I'm very nervous. I honestly have always been uncomfortable with them. I've known they could be in my future. They're very common in the cancer world. And I have known I could get one, but having it right here in front of me makes me nervous. Oh, it's a little irritated there from when I first was admitted into the hospital. I had a stronger IV, or what's this called, Ash, in my nose? I had a stronger nose pump. I had a stronger flow in my nose pump. What's the nose?
Cannula?
Nose cannula? Cannula, what? How do you say it?
No, your oxygen cannula?
Cannula. In my oxygen cannula. I had a, yeah, thanks. I had a heavier flow in my oxygen cannula, which then made them put water through it, like a vapor, so then it would catch water and hang out here. And it was irritating it, and now it's getting better, but it's red. Anyways, why am I talking about that? This is my first blood transfusion. I'm very nervous. I was very caught off guard. I was sleeping so well, and now, if you look back at the girls' night sleepover, I kept saying, like, to Ashley, sorry I'm ruining girls' night, because I felt so poorly, and I was just resting most of it. Right, Ash? What do you say?
Yeah,
kept falling asleep.
You said earlier in the day you had like a spell where you felt.
Yeah, before my mom and dad came, I had a little episode, as I called it, where I felt really weak. And so if you look, I didn't film earlier in the day, but if you look at the girls' day video in the hospital, you can kind of see the signs for this coming. It's interesting to look back at. I'm glad I was filming. And now we're gonna do it. So they set me up with an IV. They don't want to mess with my port setup because I have constant meds going in there. So they set me up with an IV. They took a sample of my blood to get the blood type. Then once they have the blood type, they will come do the transfusion, and I hope it will be successful. The goal of it is to make me feel better and stronger. So let's hope and pray that things go well. We should say a prayer now, sis. Mm-hmm. And I'll text Kyle and tell him to pray. He's bummed he's not here, but I'm glad my sister is here. I would have been glad if it were him or my sister or anyone really. But my sister being here is what gave me such good sleep before they came in to tell me about the blood transfusion. And
I might be staying over more now.
yeah, her being here just makes me feel a lot safer. So I'm glad she's here for it. Glad I'm not alone. All right. It has been some time that I've been awake in my room digesting this. I thought I was gonna stay awake waiting for the blood results and for the transfusion to start, but I think I'm gonna try to close my eyes because I'm tired and I'm nervous, so why not rest? I think I'm gonna try to rest. Okay. Wish me luck. Oh, I still haven't prayed. I need to pray. I'm hooked up. I'm getting my first ever blood transfusion. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's 7:01. We're still going strong on this. And I'm feeling good. I've been sleeping. I already feel a little better. And I'm gonna try to get some more water and keep sleeping. It's a half an hour later. I woke up for the nurse shift change, and it's a nurse that I know well. I had her for a couple of days last week, and so I'm happy. She's really nice. And what time is it? 10, or no, the kids are coming at 10, right?
Yeah, 7:30.
7:30. So the kids are coming at 10, and we got permission from the doctor and from the charge nurse to have the kids come for 2 hours when I will not be needed for any meds or anything. I will have my medicine set up on my thing, my buddy, and I can go spend 2 hours in the lobby with the kids. I didn't tell you guys about that much, so I'll tell you about it in just a minute, but I'm gonna sleep some more before they come. My breakfast was delivered, and there's a note that says, "Have a good day." Kyle ordered my breakfast for me via the phone, so I think he asked them to put a note with my breakfast. We'll see. I'll ask him. But here's my breakfast. We got Raisin Bran with soy milk, orange juice, applesauce, apple juice, grapes, and watermelon, and a big thing of water. Come to mommy. Hi. Hi, lovies. Bucket, hot bucket, and green morning. You okay? Green? Green. Is that green? You're good. Yeah. Healy. Okay. All right, thank you. We're so appreciative.
And don't forget to lock her.
Yes. I am back from my visit with the kids, back up in my room. We actually had a little over 2 hours. So the way I got that figured out was I was advised by one of the nurses to ask the doctor if I could get, what is it called? Like a write-up or?
Yeah, almost like an order.
An order put in to have a visit in the lobby with the kids, since when he was too young to go to the room. And so before my parents came yesterday, no, it was after my parents came yesterday, after my mom and dad came to visit me, they left, the doctor came to speak with me. He put in an order for me to have that allowed, to go down the lobby for 2 hours, and then the head nurse had to also approve it. I don't know who else, but at least those two for sure had to approve it. And it was so great. I'm so grateful. Thank you to everyone at City of Hope. I appreciate you guys so much. But they got it approved for Ellis and Winnie to come. And Did I ever upload the video asking people their opinions on that?
You did.
I haven't read those comments
A
yet.
lot of people were saying you had a mixture.
A mixture of variety.
It was hard for a lot of them to hear that the kids wouldn't be able to like do it together. So
Yeah.
they were saying ask and be brave, which you were.
Which I was brave, and I asked for them both to come together because, yeah, I agree with you guys. How do you do it without? And what I realized from that visit was it was great, and we needed it, and I love it, and it's the best thing ever. But when he's not interested in visits, she was good and well behaved and had no issues. The doctor just walked in, so I had to drop the phone or the camera. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying when he was well behaved, but I learned that she doesn't need the visits. She needs me to come home. And so I don't know how to better explain it. She was well behaved, followed all the rules, just as well behaved as Ellis was. He benefited from just coming to sit with me, but her, it's like, just come home, Mom. Like, what are you doing? She just wants me to come home. So I'm glad she got the visit out of her system. Hopefully it'll hold her over till I'm able to come home. I don't know how long that'll be. We just talked with the doctor about that, and we'll see based on how I do and how I'm doing and all of the things. Today I'm just focusing on talking to you guys about the visit with the kids and my blood transfusion, my first ever blood transfusion. So now it's 1:15. I didn't know, did I tell you guys I completed the blood transfusion? It went well. I slept during all of it. Like, I would wake up for something, like to do something with my team or with the nurses or whatever. And then I would go back to bed and then wake up to do something with them, go back to bed. I couldn't stay awake for it because mentally it creeps me out, the idea of a blood transfusion. Like, I can't even talk about it right now. Like, it's grossing me out. Makes me just nauseous, the idea of it, and someone else's blood. Anyways. So I had to sleep through it because I didn't want to think about it. So it was nice that it was in the early morning to where I was still tired. And Ashley and I were up in the night because we were shaken up by needing it. We thought she was going to get extra rest being here without River, because her son River breastfeeds in the night and wakes her, needs her in the night. More than just breastfeeding in the night, he needs her in the night. And so we thought she would get extra rest being here in the night. No, she didn't get extra rest. Sorry, sis. And sorry that that happened on your watch. But thank you for being here for it. Now she's gone. She's at Disneyland. She's having a good time. I think they're at Disneyland. She said she was gonna go with Brad and her kids. So hopefully they're having fun. My kids are now going to be with Gigi for the next day or two. I don't know. Ash and Kyle have been great at figuring out the schedule and everything. She's gonna watch them all day tomorrow. I think she's taking them to our house. I don't really know. We'll see. I'll ask Kyle when he's back. He just went to go get food. But seeing the kids was so wonderful. It was much needed family time. I'm so grateful. And now Kyle's here, so I'm excited to talk to him. Just having my husband not here makes me miss him and want to talk about a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go chat with him and come back to you guys in a little while. Bye.
Jen's getting her breathing treatment that she gets every 4 hours. Looks pretty cool. Feels good.
I'm holding it because some
of it's trying to seep out.
Yeah.
I was telling Jenny that the draining gets me a little worked up, a little nervous. I see the pain that she has experienced in the past. Every time we get to it, it scares me. So it's starting to come down a little bit now that it's done and I see that she's okay. Our pain was a little worse today, but the fluid was even less than yesterday, which is a great sign. So the draining is done for today, so we feel good. And now we're just coming back down, and the nurse told me that she's gonna have me do it tomorrow to practice for home. So I was a little nervous about that, but Jenny is in good spirits.
Yeah, I'm in good spirits. I told Kyle it's not like so much a pain thing. Yes, the word just saying, oh, yeah, it's not so much a pain thing. Like it's excruciatingly painful, this whole ordeal, but it's like gotten so much better, you guys know. But it's like my torso is as stiff as a brick, and if I do the slightest movement, it will hurt so bad. I feel like my breathing is fragile, and the slightest like weird breath, big breath, anything would hurt so much. You guys hear my cotton mouth. I don't know why my mouth is like this from all the pain meds that I take involving this ordeal. I told Kyle all of the, can I do it in self-image?
Mm-hmm.
Give him a really weird angle. I told Kyle that all of the pain spots still light up. I don't know how to, like, there's attention brought to them. I don't know how to explain it, but they're not pain. It's like pressure. So they're lighting up with pressure and stiffness versus lighting up with pain. But all those same spots are lighting up. It's so bizarre, I don't know how to explain it. And like, when you do it, I don't want to do like a pain scale because I don't know how to explain it. You'll just see how I am.
Yeah.
And we just need to be slow, steady, have an extra set of hands. Did they say you're doing it tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
At the hospital? Did you tell the camera?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening. I was getting through my focused breathing. But
Yeah, they want me to practice because we're going to be doing it at home, and I will be the trainer, so we have to practice with it. So they want to show me.
I'm all covered and batched. Like it's all patched up and stuff. Yeah?
Yeah, you're all covered up. It's a very easy process, you know. It's all just
You're gonna do
about-
all that?
We'll see what they want me to do. It's all just about keeping it clean and then controlling the draining to where it's not too fast. And the rest is just making sure that it's sterile and making sure that you clean up after it. It's very easy.
I think it's pain meds that are helping. I don't think it's that my body's getting used to it or pain. I think it's pain meds because I'm saying all the spots are still lighting up with a lot of pressure and stiffness. Like I'm just so stiff. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm so stiff. And wow, great footage. But I feel like any sudden movement or wrong twist or turn will just do me in. Hopefully these things stay on this track though, because this is so much better, is it not?
So much better. Night and day.
I was like, you guys saw me after. Hey, they know, they've seen me.
Oh yeah.
They've seen me right after. I've come out and seen you guys right after. It's so bad. Okay. Well.
Jenny's feeling a little bit loopy from the pain
Tipsy.
meds, which is good, and also a little bit sleepy, which is also good, because you didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and you got up way too early for your children.
Way too freaked out about the
Yeah. Transfusion.
blood transfusion.
Did you tell them about that?
Yep, I told them I'm getting my first blood transfusion. Like we're in the night, and Ashley and I get this news in the middle of the night, and it's dark in our room. We're sleeping, and I said, "Go get my camera." I said, "Well, I'm gonna get my first blood transfusion." I think
It's a big
something
moment.
like that.
It's a big moment.
Yep.
It's wonderful how these flowers stay nice and fresh without any water. Because they're fake.
Do you want to tell them what song is stuck in my head?
Yeah. Jenny's got a song stuck in her head. Tell me if you know it. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. I don't know the rest.
You're trying to be funny.
And then there's coast to coast, LA to Chicago, LA. That's all we know.
I can't.
Put 'em away. Unless they give you pain relief, and then we keep them going.
Yep. So keep them.
Keep them.
It is the end of the day, and we have had our Father's Day together. We saw the kids, did all the things. I'm feeling really rough. I am feeling the way I felt before my blood transfusion. So I'm thinking I might need another blood transfusion through the night, but we will see. I will update you guys. Was there anything else I wanted to update them on? Well, they're trying to change my pain regimen to where it's able to go home with me. So instead of liquid meds, we want patch or pill only. We can do liquid, but it's preferred to do patch and or pill only. So we're trying to figure that out as well. So maybe this is part of that, changing the meds, or maybe it's just what, hi honey, this, or maybe it's just what this blood transfusion world is like. I don't know how this works. If you guys have blood transfusions, let me know. Do you need them like often? I feel like this is the fluid thing. This is like the fluid thing, similar, where I'm gonna need it over and over and over.
Not necessarily. Usually it stems from whatever treatment you're getting.
So it seems like this treatment kicked my butt.
Right.
And it's doing all these things?
Yes.
That's what we think. I don't know.
And it still has a lot of big lingering effects to where it's knocking out your blood count now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
But we're gonna get it.
I'm falling asleep. All right. Love you guys. Good night.